안녕하세요, 토미입니다. Today's video is Perfect Pronunciation Guide. Ta-da! As I have said, perfect, I will teach you all the basic 9 pronunciation rules today. These are voiced consonants, soft consonants, liquidization, aspirated consonant phenomenon, elimination of hearing, nasalization, Fortis phenomenon, addition of n, and palatalization. Oh my goodness, Tommy! Are you spelling magic? These words sound too difficult for me. I know, yes, I can hear you. Don't worry, I'll explain each of these one by one, and I'm sure you will understand everything at the end of this video, and your pronunciation will improve dramatically. Okay, so let's get through this. 그럼 시작할게요. First, let's see voiced consonants. You can remember this rule as 바다 가자. It means let's go to the ocean. When you break down this phrase, you can see these 비읍, 비, 디귿, 티, 기역, k, 지읒, ch, right? These consonants change their sounds softer when they come in the middle of words. So p becomes b. T becomes D, K becomes G, CH becomes J. For example, 부, bu means husband and wife. You pronounce the first 부 as pu, pu, and the second one as bu, like bu. So it becomes pubu. Did you notice the last word changed from P sound to B sound? Similarly, 고기 is meat. You pronounce the first 고 as 고 and the second 기 as 기. So it becomes 고기. Even though it is the same consonant, you change the pronunciation when 기역 comes in the middle. Okay? Wow, you already finished rule number 1. Let's go to the next one. Rule number 2 is soft consonants, which means 받침 plus 이응. When 받침 is followed by 이응, the 받침 will be combined with the vowel. For example, when you read ak, music, continuously, the pronunciation becomes 음악. Another example is 연애, romance. It is pronounced as 연애. Now, let's look at double 받침. When 이응 comes after double 받침, you read both double 받침. For example, 읽어요. To read becomes 읽어요. And 앉아. To sit becomes 앉아. Okay? Rule number 3 is liquidization. Sounds difficult, but if you pay attention to this word, liquid, you will understand it better. Think about liquid. Liquid has some kind of smooth texture, right? Similar to that, the O sound acts like a smooth pronunciation in Korean. This rule is actually easy peasy lemon squeezy once you get this. If niang comes before or after real, its pronunciation will be changed into real. It almost looks like number 2, right? 2 plus 2, real plus real. You can remember like that as well. For example, 실내 is indoor. As you can see, the O and niang are together, so you pronounce it as 실내. Another example is 연락, communication. 니은 and 리을 are together like a good couple, so you pronounce it smoothly like 연락. Got it? Rule number 4 is aspirated consonant phenomenon. Wow, hard to say and sounds long and difficult, right? But don't worry. When the consonants 비읍, 디귿, 기역, 지읒, like 바다, 가자, come before or after the 받침 히읗, their pronunciation will become stronger sounds like 피읍, 티귿, 키읔, 치읓. For example, 축하해, congratulations becomes 축하해. Did you notice? 기억 met hiung and changed into kiok. Another example is 입학, enrollment. You read it as 입학. 피읍 met with hiung and it's changed to pi읍, stronger sound. The last example is 싫다, hate. You read it as 싫다 because hiung met 티귿 sound. So 티귿 changed into 티귿. Okay? Oh! Number 5 is the elimination of hiung. As it is said, you just have to say goodbye to hiung 받침 when iung comes after. In other words, you don't pronounce hiung. For example, 좋아요 is good, right? But look, hiung 받침 and iung are together, so you have to eliminate hiung. Goodbye, hiung. So its pronunciation is 좋아, not 좋아. Okay? Another good example is 싫어요, hate. Can you see hiung 받침 and iung? In this case, you must say goodbye to hiung. Goodbye, hiung. And pronounce 싫어요. For additional note, if 리을, 니은, 미은 come before hiung sound will be weak like a tiny little cat. Meow. For example, 전화 is phone, right? 니은 sound came before hiung, so the right pronunciation becomes 전화. Another example is 결혼, marriage. 리을 받침 and hiung are together, so you don't pronounce hiung sound like 결혼. It becomes 결혼. Okay? Oh! The rule number 6 is nasalization. First of all, 미음, 니은, 이응 are called nasalized sounds. Can you put your hand in front of your nose when you pronounce an, ang? You can feel the soft air coming out from your nose. An, ang. Did you feel that? That's why these are called nasalized sounds. When 피읍, 티귿, 기역 받침 meet 미음, 니은 consonants, their pronunciation will change to 미음, 니은, 이응, which are nasalized sounds. Wow, this concept is going to burn your head a lot, don't you think? But if you look at some example words, you will understand it much more easily. First of all, when 피읍 받침 meets 미음 or 니은 consonants, its pronunciation will change into 미음. For example, 10만 is 100,000. In this word, 피읍 받침 meets with 미은 consonants, so the right pronunciation is 10만, not 10만. Okay? Second, when 티귿 받침 meets with 미음 or 니은 consonants, its pronunciation will be changed into 니은 받침. For example, 믿는 is to believe. 믿 has 티귿 받침 and 는 has 니은 consonants. So its pronunciation changed into 니은. The right sound is 믿는, not 믿는. Third, when 기역 받침 meets with 미음, 니은 consonants, its pronunciation will be changed into 이응 받침. For example, let's see a word, 한국말, Korean. You are studying right now, aren't you? Korean people don't say 한국말. This is hard to say, right? The right pronunciation is 한국말 because 기역 받침 met with 미음. So 기역 받침 changed into 이음 받침. Did I make your head clear? Let's move on. Oh! Rule number 7 is the Fortis phenomenon. When the consonants 기역, 티귿, 피읍, 시옷, 지읒 come after 기역, 티귿, 피읍 받침, their pronunciation will change to double consonants like 쌍기역, 쌍띠귿, 쌍삐읍, 쌍시옷, 쌍지읒. For example, 입다 is to wear. Here, 피읍 받침 met with 티귿 consonant, right? In this case, the correct pronunciation is 입다, not 입다. Okay? Likewise, 잡지 is magazine. 비읍 받침 met 지읒 consonant. So the correct pronunciation is 잡지, not 잡지. The last example is 학교, school. 기역 받침 meets with 기역 consonants. So the right pronunciation is 학교, not 학교. Okay, almost there.
Oh!
Rule number 8 is addition of ni은. It means you have to add ni은 when these following conditions are met. First, two words are combined and become like one word, like 부산역, Busan Station. Second, if the previous letter ends with a 받침 and the following letter is 야, 여, 요, 유, 이, 예, 예, you add 니은 sound and it becomes 냐, 녀, 뇨, 뉴, 니, 네, 네. Oh my goodness, teacher, can I stop watching this video? Oh, no, don't go yet. I totally understand your confusion. I will give you example words to cool down your head. As I have said before, 부산역, Busan Station is the combination of Busan, and 역, station, right? And if you look closer, you can see 니은 받침 and 여 sound, right? In this case, you should not pronounce 부산역, but 부산역. There are many station names such as 일산역, which applies this rule. So you can pay attention to these station names when you see them. Another example is 웬일, what matter? This word is also the combination of two words, when, what, and matter, 일. This 니은 받침 meets with 이 sound, so the right pronunciation becomes 웬일.
Oh!
Last but not least is rule number 9, palatalization. You don't hear this word palatalize in your daily life, do you? So you just understand this as 지읒, 치읒. There are these following rules. First, when 디귿 받침 meets with 이, its pronunciation becomes 지. For example, 굳이 means persistently. If you pay attention to this, you can see the combination of 디귿 받침 and 이. So the right pronunciation becomes 굳이, not 굳이. Another rule is 디귿 받침 and 이, or 디귿 받침 plus 히 equals 치. The typical example for this is 같이, together. You can see 디귿 받침 in 디귿 and 이, right? So the right pronunciation becomes 같이, not 같이. Another good example is 붙이다, to attach. 디귿 받침 in put and 이 are together, so the right pronunciation becomes 붙이다, not 붙이다. Since the original form is pronounced as 붙이다, even when you apply the grammar with this word, you pronounce as 붙여서, 붙이고. Okay? Oh my goodness, we have studied all the pronunciation rules today. That's amazing! If you think these rules are difficult, I highly recommend that you repeat watching this video several times until you get this 100%. Then I'm sure your pronunciation will improve dramatically. Okay? 그럼 오늘도 행복 가득, 웃음 가득한 하루 되세요. 한국어